Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your Lionsgate bonus collective message for this week. Now, this is going to be a little bit different, all right? So I want you to bear with me. We will be doing some tarot, but first of all, I want to explain a little bit more detail what Lionsgate is about and the energy of next week, because we've got more of this good energy coming in on the 12th. But I really want to help you to step into this abundance portal that we all have available. And so many of you are stuck, are struggling, are in lack, are lonely, are just having a hard time. So many of you. And I want to really help you to break that cycle. So I'm going to talk for a little bit, okay, and then I'll do the tarot. So I'll try and put a timestamp below to tell you when the tarot actually starts. But if you're one of these people, before you click onto the tarot, give me a second. If you're one of these people that says, you keep saying good stuff's coming, but nothing's changing for me, you're who I want to talk to, okay? You are the people I want to talk to. So get yourself a cup of tea. It's tea and tarot time. Get yourself a cup of coffee, glass of wine. Put your feet up. Let's have a little chat, okay? Now, Lionsgate. 8th of August happens every year, because it's an 8th of August every year. Yeah, it's a portal up there in the ethers that opens up, and because it's the number 8, which is the number of abundance and infinity and flow, as this portal opens, it enables all of us to really align with and step into the abundant life that we really want, whether that's in money or love and connections or health and well-being, just feeling good. That's what we are in that energy of right now. So we've got it on the 8th, which is today, right? We've also got more energy coming in on the 12th. Now, this energy of the 8th doesn't just open at midnight on the 8th and close at midnight on the 9th. It's a gradual build up to the 8th and then a gradual build down. So normally it peters out after about a week or so. But in 4 days, on the 12th, we've got 2 benevolent, helpful, gifting planets coming together, which is increasing it, right? So we've got this enormous energy that I want us to tap into. Now, if you're stuck, if things are not been flowing for you, I want to just really help you understand what you can do about it, all right? Because you can do something about it. And I tell you, I know this because I was in a really bad situation in 2019. I mean, that's 6 years ago now. But as we started 2019, I was in a rental. I was in debt up to my neck. I had hardly any furniture. I didn't have a car. I mean, I was just pretty well stuffed, okay? And then I really stepped into the law of attraction and applying it. And I'm like, right, what am I doing wrong? Why is my life such a struggle? Why can't I get this right? And I started really diving into it. And it worked. I found these missing steps. I found the beliefs and blocks in me about money and success, and that I wasn't aligned with them. I found so much that was blocking me, stopping me, and in the way. And as I found them under guidance from above, they showed me how to clear them and how to do them and how to get rid of them. And as I did, my income started to rise and rise again and rise again and rise again. And the ease started flowing and everything started falling into place. And I was so excited. It was just incredible. Within a year, I was debt free. I had beautiful new furniture. I had a decent car. Within another year of that, I started to have savings. Within another year, I had my own house. Okay, so actually from the beginning of 2019 until the middle of 2021, I went from that situation of debt and struggle into buying my own house with more than a £30,000 deposit. And it was incredible. Then the income kept going up. I kept adding more bits to it and it went up and up and up. Right now, that continued over the next 3 years. And then in 2020, well, 2 years, because from there to 2024, I was then able to sell that house. I made a little profit. I kept adding to it until I had enough to be able to buy the forever dream home, which I bought in October 2024. And even that wasn't it then. You think, oh, that's it, you're where you want to be. Look at what you've achieved in 5 years. That's phenomenal. But since then, in the last 10 months, I have replaced every carpet, all bit of flooring, had the gardens landscaped, redecorated the entire house, upgraded the electrics, the plumbing, upgraded every single part of it. I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds. The money has flowed. It's been there. Now, I'm not saying this to show off. I'm not saying this so that you can feel like, oh, look at Julie Poole, big-headed. I'm telling you this because I went from 0 to 100,000 within 2 years. I went from that to now having my dream home within 2 or 3 years later. I am now living the way that I always dreamt of living. In fact, I couldn't have imagined living at this level of security and stability. A beautiful car outside that I own outright, no HP, no loans. I have credit cards, there's nothing on them. I have more than enough, and I am so blessed. Now, as I started to get my life together financially, and the security and everything else that was falling into place, and the freedom, and they asked me, my spiritual team, write it all down and share it so that other people can move themselves from where you were in that lack and struggle into a life of ease. And we're not just talking about money here. Yes, my life is so much easier because of money and a better home and a better car and all of those things that money brings. But it's more than that. My health improved, my energy improved, my connections are better, my relationships are better, my happiness is better. So I took all that knowledge and I put them into the book. All right, it's not on the shelf behind me because I've got it in front of me here. From Hoping to Having. The 3 R's to create your best life. Remember, reset, receive. The ultimate law of attraction guidebook. This has got every step you need. It is a step-by-step guide. It's like do this, then that, and then you can bring that into your world, the good stuff. And then 2 years on, they're like, right, now take one of those subjects and expand it, right? So the 3 R's, this blue book, has got 24 chapters on about 20 different subjects, right? So each subject is basically one chapter. A lot of information, really, really helpful. And each chapter is like a foundation that builds on the next and builds on the next. And it works, okay? The reviews are just phenomenal. 20,000 copies of that book have nearly sold. And so I've sold nearly 20,000. I got the other way around. But they asked me that there would be 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or 5 more books coming off that I take one subject from that book and expand it even more. So I did, right? And I said to them, where do you want me to start? There's so many subjects in there. So we could do health and well-being. We could do spiritual connection. We could do money and success. And they said, money and success. Well, wealth and success. Focus on that because so many people are struggling with money, with debt, with feeling trapped, feeling stuck. Focus on that. So we're taking the information that was in that book and we put all of it into a whole book that is just about wealth and success and made it a formula. A, B, C, D, E, F. You do this and that money will come based on what I did to fix my financial life and my world. And now I'm in the process of creating the next one, which is on spiritual connection, to help you develop and grow your spiritual connection, your intuition, your soul source energy, your divinity, to help you really understand how to connect on a much higher level. So that's the middle. I'm in the middle of that now. Well, we're not middle yet, but I've started it. All right. So I'm bringing this into Lionsgate because this period of time, guys, is the most powerful time for manifesting and creating. And I want you to have the tools, the knowledge, the steps so that you can manifest, whether it's health, whether it's energy, whether it's love, whether it's whatever it is for you. This is the time with Lionsgate to really focus on that spiritual power that you have within to develop the most phenomenal life in a material, tangible, touchable way. Okay? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're focusing on, right? Now, you can find my books on Amazon. You can find them on Audible. You can find them on Kindle, paperback, hardback. There are offers available. For those of you who say, I can't afford it, right, you can sign up for Audible free for 30 days, and then you can get either of these books. I think they give you 2 free books when you sign up, so you could read them both and then cancel your membership. Make a load of notes, and you've got the information you need. Kindle, you can get this on Kindle. There's on offer. I'm often putting offers on, and you can get it sometimes from 99 cents, 99p. You can just align with it. Okay, whatever country you're in, there'll be a country nearby you that will have it and be able to deliver it to you. So like, it's not available on Amazon Belgium, but it is on Amazon France or Amazon DL, which is for all of Europe. I don't think it's available in New Zealand, but you can buy it from Australia to get it delivered to New Zealand. You can get it if you want to get it, because it will help you. And you don't need both, all right? Each of these books stands alone. So whether you want to get them both and read them in order and add in the affirmation booklet, because all my affirmation cards come from the booklet, yeah? But this is basic. I want you to know that life doesn't have to be a struggle, that all of us have access to abundance and flow and ease and grace. When we come from a place of empowerment, when we come from a place of, yes, I deserve this, I can do this, I can make this happen, and we can turn things around. So let's use this LIONSGATE portal to do just that, yeah? Right, so let's get some tarot for the collective then, for this week, about what you are focusing on to be able to manifest, right? What is a collective manifesting generally, please, this next week? King of Cups, 7 of Coins, the Tower, Death, the Magician, the Page of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Palace of Wands, and the Moon. Right, let's look at this together. This is your manifesting portal. This is your manifesting time. And right in the center of the reading is the Magician. The most beautiful, powerful, empowering, magical energy, which is you. It is your divinity. It is your divine spark. It is your divine consciousness that makes magic, that alchemizes, that creates. So you're in this power to create. And we can do it suddenly. We can do it in an instant. This doesn't have to take weeks and months to learn this stuff. We can just intend it and step into it. And we can end with the Death card, the old struggles, conflicts, difficulties, challenges. We can, when we align with it and when we believe it and we know the steps to do it and we've got the information to do it, then we can. Okay? So let me get your affirmation and angel card out, and then we'll have a look at it together. All right. I am proud of me. That is the affirmation, and they want me to have one of these as well. This is the Wealth and Success deck taken from the second book. I am loving and kind in my success. I am generous of heart and spirit, with the addition of success in my life. So you're proud of you. You're stepping into this success. You're stepping into being generous and at this flow, because generosity is what? There's just abundant, isn't it? It's abundant. I don't need to worry about, is there enough? It's like, no, it's just flowing. I'm just generous with my heart, with my love, with myself, with others. I'm just in this beautiful space. And the angels, what do you want to add, my beautiful angels, for the collective? Letting go and believe in dreams. What do we need to let go of so that we can step into those dreams? Restrictions, restrictive thinking, beliefs and blocks about I can't and it won't work and it won't happen for me, and whatever it is for you, The letting go card is the death card. What do we need to let go of so that we can step into the magic, so that we can transform, so that we can create our dreams into reality? So the King of Cups is here, coming from the heart. He doesn't wear his heart on the sleeve. He's not gushy or mushy, but he's very compassionate and heart-centered. He is in the flow, emotional maturity, not tears and tantrums, just in a beautiful, calm space of observing his feelings, his emotions. So how do I feel? How do I feel about my world and my life? What needs to transform, shift, change and end? What part of me is resisting that with the Five of Swords, the card of conflict, doubts, insecurity? Just feel them from a place of compassion. Allow them to come up, allow them to come in, and then take them forward from a place of empowered creativity. You are creating something for the future here. Seven of Coins. This is the time that the ground is fertile for you to sow your seeds. Your seeds of ease and flow. Do you know my mantra for those first 2 years? Every single day I said this. My life gets easier and easier in every way, every day. I said it every single day and I believed it. And you know what? It did. It worked. My life did get easier and easier in every way, every day, and still does. Yes, I have the odd day. Of course I do. I'm human. We will all get our challenges and our wibbles and wobbles and lumps and bumps. Of course we will. But on the whole, my life is completely transformed over the last 5-6 years. Completely. That's the death card, the transformation. Are you in that space today to say, today is the first day of the rest of my life. Today is my new beginning. Because you can, I promise you, you can. Okay? So today is the first day of the rest of your life. You are sowing seeds of manifesting abundance and ease into fertile ground, and you will reap the rewards. It may take some weeks, some months. Mine started to improve within about 3 months. There was a significant shift upwards. Okay, from the time I really started sowing these seeds, I could feel the shift within a few weeks. But to see the evidence of it, of more money in my bank account, of my debts coming down, of me paying stuff off, that was about 3 months. And then it just was getting easier and easier every month. You can do this too. I want to help you be the best version of you that you can be, to live the best life you can live. And you don't have to buy my books. You don't have to buy anything. There is a huge amount on YouTube free. All sorts of law of attraction teachers. You could go over and watch my other channel, Manifesting 101. There's hundreds of hours of teaching on the law of attraction there. There's Jake Ducey. There's Esther Hicks. There's so many. Joe Dispenza. So many. Go and watch free. Just align with what feels right for you. You know, I like these books that I wrote because they were channeled and because Spirit said people need a step-by-step guide. Okay? And when you're watching something, you don't always take it in. So allow it to resonate for you. You're sowing seeds from a place of power and a place of empowerment. We've got the Palace of Wands, which is an environment, a place where you're in your power, where you feel energized, enthusiastic, where you feel you can be and do anything. It's Wands. You think about the King and Queen of Wands live in this palace, and they are dynamic and determined, go-getting achievers, right? Now, we don't always want that. We don't all want that in the same areas, but we want it. Most of us, actually, they're saying all of us in the same areas of health and happiness and ease. And then the details come in depending on your life and circumstances. But once you step into this, you can absolutely step into it happening so easily, so quickly, that that tower falls on that which is broken, which is holding you back, which is time for it to go, because you're aligned with, I'm letting go. I'm allowing it to alchemize, to transform, to transcend, and so it can fall away like that. And you are in this clear, focused, I'm researching, I'm learning, I'm sharing. Page of Swords is the messenger. What messenger is your inner being giving you? What messages from outside of you are resonating for you? What videos, books, learning is resonating for you? You might want to go on Google and be searching. Write your questions in. How to this, how to that. Search, find out, explore, and then allow. We've got the moon here. What is hidden, what is unseen, what is unknown, wanting to come up to the surface. So let's allow it. Let's allow it to rise. The information that is available, but often we're blindfolded to it. We can't see it, we can't find it because we're not aligned with it. But as soon as we are, we find it. We find our way to it. Yes? So, my beautiful collective, that is the message that I have for you for Lionsgate. Very different to normal. I hope I haven't lost loads of you to say, that's it, she's not for me anymore, she just nags me. If I have, I apologise for any offence caused, but I just feel passionately about this. So many of you are struggling and you don't have to, you don't need to. I just want to encourage you to find the way forward and use this Lionsgate to help you do that. All right? All right. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next week. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.